Greetings, defenders of the Dreadfort. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, The Darkest Ages. Episode 38, Hold Fast Against the Fleshbeasts, Part 2. So I don't think they're... You know what? I am going to close this gate. Actually, I'll just... I'm going to close this gate. Because I don't want them damaging my arquebuses. There we go. And then I'm going to reposition myself, all but Matic, over here to go sally out and fight. I don't think anyone is seriously bleeding right now. No, not really. So looking good. I can hear him bashing around here, so this is the next counterattack. I think they're right at the door. I hear more bashing. They're probably here, along the wall. Yep, they are. Alright, Mike and Roy, you grab yourself mounted guns. With Ginger, because you guys can't move very fast. These tough spikes are getting killed. And then Matic, you are going to be set to build a light source. Not that I think it's going to get out quickly. And then we'll just try to track down the source of the noise and hunt what remains. Oh, I also don't need the dev mode on now that the debug is fixed. I'm also going to try to stop all the bleeding everywhere. So you guys stay on the guns there. Matic is building the torch for this tough spike. Then we'll turn on the electro harvester and the biofire harvester, and and then tend that thing before it dies. Once this group here is patched up, I'm gonna have this group because they can't. Actually, I'm gonna dismiss these guys entirely. They are they're the ones with the muscle parasites, and they're not going to be reliably moving around much at all. So, Matic, guess what? You get to try your hand at doctoring. So it sounds like there's an attack here. Where is it? Well, I guess I'll go around and... There's probably attacks over here. Yeah, I can hear a lot of them. Alright, Lilin, rendezvous over there then. Maybe Ginger join. My other two brawlers I'm going to leave out. And then as soon as this tough spike is like roughly bleed stabilized, which will be now, Matic ditch that and join us. And then Roy, you are going to tend the rest of the tough spike. I'm going to peek out. Yep, I see finger spikes down along the southern, or the eastern wall to the south. I'm not really sure how... So I see some burns, right? We've got, like, tough spikes that died from the fire trap. So this fire trap worked well. At least I see, like, a death or two. And probably a lot more died in the tunnel that I'll not know about because of the fog of war. I just wouldn't have any idea that it was effective. But yeah, we have a large group here on the southeast corner. But if we hold our ground, they're getting lured to us, and we are thinning their number. Okay, cool. Does any of these guys have heat-related damage? Probably not, because they didn't come from that direction. No, these were not trapped. Shoot the closer ones. There we go. Alright, that tough spike is tended enough. You tend to your own mental needs. Containment strength for this is about 500, 600. So why is this so much higher? Oh, it's because the door is temporarily open, I think. Maybe. No? Is this being shard inhibited twice? Lighting. Oh, you know, it's the door. Yeah, it's the door. Not that it really matters, because, I mean, the chance of them escaping is rather low, regardless of the door or not. So there's a few on the southern wall. I can hear them attacking. But we're luring them like a few at a time to make it manageable. I will need to dismiss McGee and Ginger in a second here. Because they're about to have mental breaks. In fact, like almost everyone here is about to have a mental break. Just they were a lot closer. So I'm having them leave before that happens. Oh, they're not that close. No. Finger spike, a tri-spike. The combat music's already gone, which is, well, honestly, deceiving, because there's still threats out there. The game should not turn to passive music until it's done. Uva, thank you for the resub. And Crimson, cheers. From a long time ago. Oh god, it's right there. Ow! Come on, guys. Okay. I'm not going to assume that we've got them all yet. I'm going to send everyone in for some R&R, and then I'll do like a quick patrol around the island. How am I going to get to the siege? A pit gate is opening. And they're exhausted. I did want more Anomaly. So the game's like, hey, I heard you want Anomaly. So I added Anomaly to your anomalies. And now you have anomalies. Yep, I got what I asked for, I guess. Oh, great. The only person that got... No, Mike, get down. Patient, bed rest. Okay, you're bed rest 1. So why did you get up? Probably thirsty or something. Alright, pit gate opening up, like, basically immediately. Hey everyone, you know how you just fought throughout the night? Guess what? It's muster time. Yay, said nobody. Alright, use the marksman command. I think if there was ever a time to use it, it would be now. So, we have a pit gate. Shifting terrain has fallen into the depths below, forming a massive hole. The pit gate will remain open until you collapse its entryway. Ooh, good music. At least the music is good. Or was. Thanks, game. The one good thing to come out of this event. And you're like, haha, guess what? No. Fine. Ginger's your mood. Actually, you really don't need a meal. Just hang in there, Ginger. Roy is hypothetically coming. Oh, God. Bleh. Can the siege just come now and, like, just fight these guys? That'd be awesomes. Holy, and my UI is gone again? It's probably the fog mod. Yeah, no kidding. Max spam. The problem was the fog mod was like continued from being abandoned, for lack of a better term, and it ain't exactly perfect. Run. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to do my best oh crap, hold the door impression. The question is... who holds the last spot? Maybe I'll have Major do it. So they're crunching the walls. Somehow this door got closed, which is a miracle. Didn't I have an immunization draft for Mike? Yeah, he took it. Okay, group. Where's my beer? Where'd my beer go? God damn it. No, I thought I had beer. I have a lot of tea. I have a little bit of mead. Ginger, and go drink the mead. So I'm having everyone have some, like, required mandated R&R. And then we'll get back to it. And my plan is to come to the south door and sweep north, because I think they're probably accumulating here. Rhadamant, thank you for the resub. Okay, Ginger gave up on this fight. Honestly, Loki, don't blame her. She was always the least reliable of the group. Roy, you just, like, relax in a hospital bed. Honestly, the speed at which you are moving, I don't think, are going to be useful for this fight. Either. Alright, so here's our group. Heading south. Actually, you know what? I'm going to play it really safe and go to this corner and then sweep that way. Ginger decided to join the fight again. I'm going to leave her alone, though. I'm going to let her... Well, actually, she's cathartic, so I'm going to have her join. That was a very quick break. Roy, you consume the pemmican because I know you're hungry, but, like, you're not going to be able to get to the kitchen with it. Oh, God, they're right here. Alright, those ones are dead. Get him! Ooh, that was a good shot. Cut your torso in half. You know what Ginger needs? She needs some ale. We need to invent ginger ale, and she'll be happier. Maybe this porcupine can help invent ginger ale. Alright, this is going to be another one of those situations where I'm not really going to be certain whether there's going to be more left or not. Oh god, start firing. Volley! And for now, it seems like my UI isn't broken, so I'll turn off dev mode again. What is the timer on the siege site? This is, like, terrible. 3.5 days? Oh my god. Okay. Mike, that does not in any way look like you're bed resting. They split into smaller critters? Yeah, actually, it's worse than that. Bulb freaks split into tough spikes and tri-spikes, which split into finger spikes. So, oh, good lord. Back. So yes, they do split multiple times. This is a tri-spike, which splits into finger spikes. And then these tough spikes probably came from a bulb freak, which is like a big one. Ooh, another one went down. Down but not dead. We'll try to capture if we can. Low priority. Survival is the higher priority. Oh god. Oh, yep, here's Bulb Freak. Speaking of which. I thought that was dead. See? Oh, and then the Bulb Freak turned into a bunch of tough spikes. Cut him off. Okay, we have a lot of tough spikes down, but not dead. You got stabbed in the heart, so I'm gonna think if anyone needs medical attention, like, immediately, it'll be you. I might be done. So you have no wounds. You're missing an arm, you're missing a spine. Missing a spine, definitely I want to capture, because I don't think they can ever flee. That is like a freebie. And then the other one will be you. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we got any advanced entities. These are all basic entities, but whatever. I might not be 100% done. There still might be threats out there, but I think we're probably mostly in the clear. But I'm going to have everyone on base lockdown for a minute, so I can address our assess and address our situation. What happens with the pit kit? It will keep spewing crap out at me until I collapse the pit gate. So it's like a monster spawner, but it's not super fast. So I won't need to immediately deal with it. I can have a little bit of R&R first. This one is Shattered Spine. Tending. Well, at least our research facilities are now full. Oh, you should not have self-healed. So, 10 to 2, 10 to 2. Okay. Current priority is different. Deal with the pit and the siege. In terms of permanent injuries suffered in that fight, none, I don't think. Oh, god damn it. Frickin' Mike. What was that about? Mike tried to convert her. Okay, yep. Great. Our only doctor is now beat to a pulp. Our only healthy doctor, I should say. So thanks, Mike. Thanks. Reading the rum there with your leg infection, you insulting our doctor. Now, where are you even going? Do you know what bed rest means? Bed rest means stay the hell in the hospital. Dumb Mike Zone. This is the Dumb Mike Zone. The Dumb Mike Zone is where Dumb Mike goes in your timeout area. Get in there. Get in there and stay in there. Alright, little ones are going to need to be patched. The Mike Naughty Cave? Yeah, something like that. Klein. Can you go heal Lilin in a minute? Alright, so tough spikes. The security here is decent. You are not getting a shard inhibitor, so I'll put one in there. And then we need electric harvesters. Once I have the materials for them. Alright, Lillian's patched up. Lillian, you go tend to Mike, even though she pissed you off. Still don't want her dead. Alright, Avalka is gonna go do something sketchy as hell. She's gonna go do patrolling rounds. First. Oh, another thing I ought to do is reset the trap. With, you know, firewood that I am in desperate need to replenish. Alright, so Avalka, I want you to go up to the pit gate and investigate. I chose her because she's a jogger, so she's less likely to get run down. And here is the hellish pit. Oh joy. Not so flammable, is it? Well, we'll have to fix that. Once people are more recovered. Alright, in terms of the zone, the inside zone will allow for this area. I'm going to have to remove this area from the inside zone, like, once we reset this, obviously. No, she's basically already immune. Good. Do I need a breach health? I do not, no. No one's, I would say, wounded enough. Maybe Lillian's wounded enough to warrant it, but, like, only by a small margin. A buck self-tamed. Whatever, I don't care. Hey, Shona. Thank you for the resub. Welcome to the chaos. Okay, so here's the thing. Chem Drench is 2 parts hay, 1 part chem fuel. Actually, I don't even really need that. I'm going to enter the pit gate with Matic and a Valka carrying 250 hay. Eight barrel bioferrite, 2, 8. Yeah, we don't have a lot of bioferrite yet. What I'm hoping to do is to build a fire source in there that I can use against the pit beasts. If I assign the buck a sleeping spot, it will move. Yeah, I mean, why I said I didn't care was like, I don't really need it, but yeah, I could assign it and have it drift over to me. Alright, I think that's the last of the hay that... oh no, Valka's going for another armful. Alright, Maddox's already inside. So, floors. Let's get spicy. Valka is bringing the last few in. Let's not bother removing floors. Not worth the time. No, no, no. Wherever you... oh, okay, you were thirsty. You're drinking Fleshbeast water. It's probably only mildly worse than Mr. Beast water. Zing. Let's see if that that fire helps to cause some damage here, opening up walls and the like. I might need to do more than that. We'll see. Mike is on a tantrum. You are trying to destroy 140 ambrosia. I guess? It's probably gonna rot anyway. So the Fleshbeast lair is an inside zone and can be superheated, as you can see. It's a cave. And I put enough fuel down that I'm hoping that it catches fire and, like, starts to help make a dent in the entities that are in here. We will see. My corn is just spoiling because it's been rained on. Hey, Lilin. Save the corn. And probably the cloth, too, huh? Alright, the layers now... I might not have had enough fuel. It's hot, but it's not, like, gonna kill anyone hot. It's getting nasty in there, actually. Lil and Mike starting to starve. Oh, yes. I don't have any cooks. So let's stop bed resting. Because at this point it's just superficial wounds. And start to work again. The hope here was that it would set the Fleshbeast walls on fire and perpetuate the flame, allowing it to clear out this area. Again, I might need to set another fire at some point, but that was the intent. Alright, and this trap is almost done being reset. Yeah, so it's not hot enough in there now. But it is opening up the zone. Because one of the advantages I have over the Fleshbeast is I have greater range. So I can use my greater range to my advantage. Why are the ducks out? I'm gonna guess it's the buck's fault. Alright, Lillian, go eat. Wow. Rafflesia petals don't last very long. Well, the fire source was nice until it wasn't. This is going to require some manual intervention at some point. However, I have a day and a half for the siege site, so I think the siege site might come first. It does worry me, though, because I'm going to essentially have an unguarded base while the siege is here. Okay, let's quickly do a role change for Lilin. And then have them set out. Walling myself in while in caravan will help? No, because they'll just attack the walls. They'll break in eventually. So it might slow them down, but it's not going to stop them. And by that end, I might as well just close the doors, because effectively it's the same thing. And the multiple parasites are not anywhere near being cured. So it's not like I'm going to be able to move at full speed there anyway. Alright, so we have a second marksman, or in this case markswoman. Going on this trip is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll bring one more bed. Alright, we're also going to want ambrosia, mead, tea, okay, and then archers are getting meals and pem for assigned food. Tattered apparel for Mike. Yeah, I don't care. Bye, guests. Also, maybe wise to not allow new guests, at least for now. And I'll have to change that back over once the pit gate is dealt with. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld: The Darkest Ages, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow knights.